person has been with us less than 60 days, and he's going to share with you some of the not necessarily profits. We're not allowed to talk exact numbers, but his journey and how it's financially helping him. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up a leader out of Atlanta, Georgia, my brother, Eric. Eric, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, man, take it away. Thank you so much. Share just a little bit, a minute or two of your experience and, how this platform has really been a blessing to you.
Awesome. Well, guys, I just want to say first and foremost, thank you, Steve, just for giving me the opportunity to speak tonight. I don't, when you asked me, I honestly couldn't take this opportunity lightly, because I was once, in their position or in your position. So to all of you that are new here, and when I look back at my experience, it was something that I had to ask myself: is this something that I think I should do, or is this something that could benefit me, right? And being that I'm a dental student, and so I'm pursuing dentistry. It was something that I needed something extra, right? I needed an extra source of income because I like what I do, right? But I wanted something more that could at least provide me a second source of income, and this was it. When Steve told me that, they have educators, live educators that literally give you out trades while on the session, and we have apps that also give you trades. I didn't really, know what to expect, but even within this week, I trade on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, and I made well over what I invested in one of those days. And if we could talk numbers, that's definitely something I don't mind doing on a one-on-one basis. And so it's an opportunity that I definitely think has honestly blessed me. I'm in the car currently, using some of the money I've withdrawn to pretty much go Mother's Day shop. So that's why I'm in the car. I'm a last minute, but we still love Mom. But honestly, Steve, I definitely think, it's an opportunity that I thank you for. And if you're sitting here listening for the first time or even a second time, I definitely think it's something that, if you give yourself the opportunity, or at least take that opportunity to just see what it's like, it's definitely something that you won't regret. Honestly, I can say if I can do it, especially as a person who doesn't really have much time, I definitely think you can do it as well. And so hopefully my testimony really touched somebody, or at least kind of gave somebody an inkling of not only hope, but, a call to action. And with that, Steve, I really do thank you for the opportunity to speak. And if I don't get a chance to say it at the end, happy Mother's Day to everybody on this call.
Oh man, that's fantastic. Eric, stay with me just a second. I want to ask you a couple questions.
Sir.
So, one, can we talk about your results in trading? Where did they come from, right? So you started the platform about less than 60 days ago, about 45 days ago. And
yeah.
Did you have to come up with the trades yourself? How did you actually get these winning trades that allowed you to make some money in your first 45 days?
Awesome. And so actually I got on the Go Live session. And so if you're not familiar with that, that's pretty much where the live educators meet for like an hour. So I got on at 9. And pretty much from 9 to 10 o'clock, I had the opportunity to pretty much sit there and watch them draw up charts, and they would just tell us, hey, buy this, sell gold, buy gold, and stuff like that. And then the second thing that I used was one of the scanners. And so we have the harmonic scanner. That's the basic one that I use, and it pretty much spits out trades. And I jumped into 2 or 3, I believe on Thursday morning. So that's pretty much the two ways that I was able to make money through trading.
Okay, awesome. Just 2 more questions. So would you say that what you've seen, would you say that this is the most powerful trading platform in the world right now?
100%, because I think for me, the people come in thinking that they have to, I have to know all the charts. I have to know it's going up. What is my calculation? What is my prediction? And I think for me, when I got to see the scanner, when I got to see, the power in the scanner, how it just literally tells you enter here, take profit here, stop here. It was literally just copy and paste,
Fantastic.
And then, it was simple.
And one more question I want to ask you. So, obviously we have the best trading platform in the world. Been here 2.5 years. I know that, but I wanted them to hear from you. But another thing is, there's an optional situation here where you can also make a residual income, because this company puts the marketing dollars back into people like you and I. And obviously it's optional. People can just come and trade and they'll get their value here. But how has building a residual income impacted you and your brother as well up to this point, only 45 days in?
Honestly, coming in, I wanted to trade, and when I saw the power in, how quickly you could make money, if you utilize, the scanners and the go live educators, that was something that I couldn't, keep to myself. And so when I heard about the opportunity, I just shared it with a whole bunch of different friends. And I know I can't say numbers, but it allows me to take that money and put it in my trading account, and just to make more money. So it's honestly an opportunity that just allows you to keep increasing the amount of money that you can make, if that makes any sense.
Absolutely. Well, Eric, thank you for being on here, man. We appreciate you. Much
Yeah.
success to you and your brother. Shout out to your brother, graduating with his bachelor's, and you
Yeah.
well on your way to graduating as a doctor in the dentistry field, man. So super, super excited. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
being
Thank
with
you.
us today.
I appreciate you. Happy Mother's Day.
All right. To your mother as well, man.
Thank
So
you.
guys, you've heard it, that's just one testimony that you guys can see. And so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you guys. And, for most of you, you should know kind of already kind of the main gist of what we're doing. But I want to give you guys just a little bit of an example, and then we've got some more testimonies coming. But, this is the Bitcoin chart. If you guys have ever heard of Bitcoin, guys, we're almost back up to $10,000. It went to 10,000, it dropped. But here's what I want you to understand about the way that we trade. You can trade on the way up. Like here we see within a few hours, Bitcoin went up $274. That's 274 points. You could do this at 10 cents a point. You would have made $27. You could have done this at $1 a point. You would have made $274. You could also do this at $10 a point, and you would have made $2,700. Now, the beauty of our trading system is we teach how to make money even when the markets go down. So here, Bitcoin actually went down $459, which is the same as 459 points. And if you would have done this at 10 cents a point, you would have made $45. You would have done this at $1 a point, you would have made $450. And if you would have done this at $10 a point, you would have made $4,500. So the beauty of this system, guys, is whether you think Bitcoin is going up or down doesn't matter. What matters is, can you catch it? We also trade things like the euro. We trade a lot of currencies. this is the euro versus the dollar. Here we see that the euro went up against the dollar about 56, 57 points, right? At $1 a point, that's $57. At $10 a point, that's $570. Also, we teach you again, on the way down, the euro drops against the dollar 42 points. At $1 a point, that's $42. At $10 a point, that's $420. So whatever market we're in, whether it's a good market, a bad market, whether we're in a recession or not, you're going to be able to make money utilizing this information. Now, the beauty of this is, number one, you're going to be able to do this right from your phone. So you don't have to be in front of a computer all day long. Literally enter the trades on your phone on an app that we teach you to use, and you're in the game. It's that simple. Now, the beauty of this is you don't start, number two, with real money. You could start with practice money. It's monopoly money, and you're going to be able to trade right from your smartphone, and you're going to be able to literally take trades on practice and not risk any of your own money. So as you're learning on a practice account. And then when you actually start trading real money, guys, you could start with as little as a $50 to $100 account to get your feet wet and learn how this market goes. So how beautiful is that? You make money on the way up and the way down, right? You're going to start with a practice account. You can do this right from your phone, right? And guys, when you do start trading real money, it could be as small as a $50 to $100 account. Now, the last market I want to show you is US 30. This is, the top 30 stocks of the Dow Jones. Now, the beauty of this is, again, it doesn't matter if it's going up or down. You can make money, right? So if the market starts to drop, guys, look, in this little bit of time, the market drops 528 points, right? Again, at $1 a point, that's $528. At $10 a point, that's $5,000, right? So even if the market is dropping, but what about the recession, Steve? Doesn't matter here. Even in a recession, even in the COVID recession, you can make money. Here we see that the price goes up on the US stock market, 500 points, same concept. At 10 cents a point, that's $50. $1 a point, that's $500. At $10 a point, my friends, that's $5,000, right? Now, how does a person get involved in this platform, right? Because you're here today, you're hearing all of this. How do you do it? Well, listen, we've got something called the IM Center, right? We are partnered with a platform called IM Academy. It's the most prestigious trading platform in the world, right? Currently over 200,000 students around over 100 different countries. You're going to be able to log in here and literally trade live in real time with real traders, right? So we start off by giving you an academy that's going to take you through all of the basics, 5, 10, 15, 20-minute videos to get you going and get you started. And then kind of like what Eric was saying, we've got a platform where you can actually watch traders trading live, right? So here you're going to be able to log in and go into these live educators, and it's like watching Netflix or Hulu in real time, right? So you log in, and then you'll be able to watch these educators, guys, okay, teaching you in real time exactly how they trade and when they trade. Again, 24 hours a day, these people are on here. And then if you miss your favorite educator, you're going to be able to watch them on their recordings. If you look down, they're going to have the recordings. This is a Spanish session, but you get the idea, right? And you can also ask them questions here. Over 100 different educators in 7 different languages, guys. It's amazing. It's powerful. It's incredible. Now, on top of the academy, on top of the live education, we're also going to give you guys weapons in the markets, right? You're going to be able to go. We have over 12 scanners and 4 apps that you can download to your phone that give you trade setups. So like Eric was saying, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to find every trade. The trade's already found for you. Right now, we're going through these sessions live with the team where you're going to be able to go on live with us and actually trade using one of our scanners. This one's called the Harmonic Scanner. It comes with our most basic package. Literally, the trade setup comes, it gives you the numbers you got to input on your phone, and you're done. That's all you got to do. And you just have to learn how to do this. And we train you through our live educational courses how to use this scanner. Here, this trade went up over 50 points of profit. Again, $1 a point, that's $50. $10 a point, that's $500, right? Guys, how powerful is that? All right from your house, from your computer, from your phone, right? So my question is, right, if we can give you guys the basics and we can give you guys the advanced, if we can give you the trade setups, if we can give you trades being sent to your phone, if you could start with a practice account, I mean, is there any reason why you wouldn't want to do this, right? So what I'm going to do real quick, guys, I'm going to bring up another testimonial that I want you to hear from. This is a young man who's been with me for a little bit. And I'm going to bring up Andrew for a second. Now, this young man, I want you to understand, he started with me just a little bit over a year ago. But his success started way within a year of being with us. He became one of my top traders. He's also making money on the residual side, but he's an amazing, amazing trader. So I want you to hear from his experience. He's in his early 20s, and guys, he's absolutely dominating the market. So I'm going to bring up Andrew for just a few moments. Hey, Andrew, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can, man. Welcome, welcome. Let me spotlight you so they can see your beautiful face there. And all right, take it away, Andrew. Thanks for being here with us.
Thank you very much for having me on this call. Super, super blessed. Really to be a part of this this company, this movement. And definitely shout out to the mothers on this call. I personally why I joined this company. And joined this to learn this skill set, help out my mom, help out my stepmom, and really just my family overall. When I got started, I was putting a ton of hours at work. I was full time, and I actually get a promotion at work. Ended up not happening. So I just started looking around like, okay, hey, something, I can figure something else out. I can't let my income be based on somebody else's decision. And that's what clicked in my head. So I found this opportunity and absolutely ran with it. Saw the fact that, you have complete control over your income. And that's something that, I've worked in sales a lot. So people who are on this call have worked in sales understand that, but it's really not true because the other person has to buy what you're selling, right? And if your product's not in demand, if your product's not the latest or it's not a good product, they're not going to buy. What does that mean for you? No money, right? So really what that means, guys, being able to use these products, and I knew nothing about trading. I'll say that for sure, guys. I didn't even know about books. I knew the idea, but when I saw this chart, it looked like a heart rate monitor to me, guys. I literally thought, I was like, why is it going sideways? Did somebody die? What's going on? Right? And I got plugged in. The education, guys, is absolutely amazing. They break it down so simple that, we've seen, I even show my nephews here videos every now and then, and they're able to understand it. So if you can get like a little kid to understand these videos and understand it, I feel like it's important, right? So tools, guys, like somebody like to get started and make a decent amount of money. I have multiple stories of just being able to pay for flights, being able to pay for, going to these conventions and stuff like that. But it all started because I really knew nothing about trading, and I was able to pay attention to these educators, just like Eric was saying here. Those live trading sessions Tuesday through Thursday, 9 a.m. for an hour, over 5,000 people are on those calls making profits. Their accuracies is 80% and up. Most of the time they're in the 90s though. So the fact that you could just immediately get in, not knowing anything, but just go through quick videos of how to use the tools in the scan. You can make your money, and you're able to really just change your life. So I hope that, Testimony gave you some, plan of action really to get started, and know that anybody can do it. Like, I was working a bunch of jobs. The reason I got it was for my family, so I didn't have to work those jobs, and I don't work any of those jobs anymore. So I do this full time now. So super thankful to have me on here, Steve. Thank you very much.
Andrew, real quick, man, thank you for sharing that. Hey, a couple questions for you. One, where were you working when you started here? So people understand you're not like some genius guy that got 700 degrees. Like, you're a regular where were you working, Andrew, when you started here?
I was actually working at Best Buy, and I fell in love with it. Like, I just loved talking and being able to help people with their solutions. But like I said, income based upon somebody else allowing me to have a promotion, and I just didn't like that. So anybody can do this, guys.
Andrew, how fast do you think you started seeing some of your initial results?
When I took it seriously, I would say within a month. If you really take it serious and run with it, guys, it's definitely possible to see results really fast.
And here's, I'm going to ask this question again. We don't got to get into numbers, but when did you have a breakthrough moment where you made some life-changing money through this opportunity? How many months in do you think that was?
So that was, I want to say 6 or 7 months in. Pretty much made, I'll give a percentage at least. What I would make at Best Buy in a year, I had made, I want to say, what is that? It's like 40% in a month. 40% of my yearly income.
40% of a yearly income, you made it in 1 month, okay?
Yeah, in a manager position at Best Buy.
At a manager position, you made 40% of an annual income in 30 days doing this part-time, okay? And you had no previous experience with this, right?
No, sir.
Thank you so much, Andrew. Have a great night, man. Blessings to you, man.
Thank you very much, guys.
So there's another powerful testimony. And again, guys, unfortunately, we're not allowed to give numbers on a public call. But I know the number, and it's absolutely unbelievable because Andrew knew nothing, right? He didn't get licensed for this. He literally learned everything on the platform. And literally, this young man doesn't have to work a job ever again, right? All by utilizing the information, the platform, and the community that we're a part of, right? How powerful is that? Now, you've seen some of the tools that we use, the harmonic scanner. We've got a lot of other tools, but look, I want to bring up some of the results directly from the scanners and stuff that we have. So let me go ahead and open these up. I made sure to download them right before this call. So here is one that, and let me close these other ones up so that we don't get confused here. Give me 1 second. So here's one of our platforms scanners. It's called the Vibrata, and you can add this London payout feature to it for like $10, right? And basically these two are master traders. This lady here has produced countless 6- and 7-figure traders, and they're sending you their trades. You just copy and paste them, okay? You understand? Like, it's that simple. 92% win ratio. I believe this was over first quarter, right? So the first 3 months of this year, 92% accuracy. You don't see that anywhere else on the planet, guys. I want you to understand that what we're doing here is very special. 92% accuracy on the London payout app, okay? Here we have the US 30 app on Gold Cup, which is one of our scanners, okay? Between the week of April 27th and May 1st, I believe, 100% accuracy. And these trades, this is the entire US stock market. These trades, guys, I can't promise you or guarantee you anything, but these US 30 trades, they're for accounts that are a little bigger. $1,000, $1,500 is where you would want to start on these accounts. This is life-changing money within a few months, okay? 86% accuracy in the month of April. 18 wins, only 3 losses. Guys, that's unheard of anywhere else on the planet. Now, we see that cryptocurrency is doing major things right now. Check this out. We've got an app that sends cryptocurrency trades right to your phone, okay? This one, look, this trade went 60 pips of profit. That's 60 points. $1 a point, that's $60. $10 a point, that's $600. That's just one of the trades. Here's another trade, guys, on Bitcoin, 1,350 points of profit. At $1 points, that's $1,350 just by entering a trade. I'm currently in a trade right now. I'm at a family barbecue, and I'm in a trade that they sent me to my smartphone. 1,300 points of profit on this one trade. And here's a summary, or here's another one that came out, 70 points of profit on this one. So guys, the products are working. People are making money off these products. You come in, you learn the basics, you go through the basic academy. We also have supplemental calls that we train you on to help you understand how these markets work, right? And then you get after it. You could start part-time, you can trade early in the morning, you could trade late in the afternoon, you could trade in the middle of the night. Whenever it is that you want to trade, you'll be able to do so. Now, I'm going to bring up 2 other gentlemen that have only been with us a very short amount of time. This next one that I'm going to bring up, it's very close to my heart. He's family to me. And he hit me up one day and said, Steve, I want to trade. I'm ready to get going. Put money in a live account. I said, hey, just be careful. He's been able to 5X his original investment in his first 30 days, utilizing the education and one of our scanners. So I'm just going to bring him up to share a little bit. Hey, Angelo, welcome to the call, man. Thanks for being here with us, bro.
Hey, how you doing, my man? Thank you, man. Thank you for the introduction, man.
Absolutely.
Hey,
go ahead.
I'm gonna keep this real simple for everyone, man. If you really, really take this serious and really take in the education they give you, because they give you a lot of education, and they really pretty much tell you what to do and how to handle every situation. So if you really take it serious and really look into everything they give you, it's gonna work and it's gonna make sense to you. Because right now, first quarter, if you guys look at the graph, it's not gonna make sense to you guys. But all this education they got for you guys is gonna make it really quick. No lie, I learned everything in less than 2 weeks if I took it serious. Because, we all locked in right now. Coronavirus, everybody's stuck at home. So why not sit home and make some money? It's real simple, man.
And Angelo, I mean, you shocked me the other day. I mean, I didn't even know what you were doing. I mean, did anybody have to hold your hand, or were you able to just go in here and use the platform and things started making sense?
Oh no, like off quarter, I went in by myself. Like, just because I felt really confident with what they were showing me. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just test it out. And I did it with a live account. And off my first trade, I'm gonna tell you now, it went up really quick. Like, I'm at least half of the account really quick. So I was surprised by that.
Well, thank you so much, bro. I appreciate you sharing a little bit of your story tonight.
No problem, my man. Thank you again, man, for the opportunity, man. And I hope everybody take their chances and make a smart move and invest their money right.
All right. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you being on here. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to share a few more things. And I've got one more powerful testimony. So make sure that you stay on here because it's absolutely unbelievable. Now, what I want to do is just kind of refresh everybody's mind on how exactly you get started with this great opportunity. And how do you run with it? Listen, the first question you really got to ask yourself is, do you have any reason not to do this? Right? Listen, if we can give you everything from the very basics, meaning, look, you heard Angelo. Angelo didn't know anything 30 days ago. He's 5X'd an account, right? Eric in his first 60 days, right? Andrew, within 1 year, life-changing income, part-time while he still had a job, right? So if we can make it simple, we can walk alongside of you. We give you the trade setups. We give you additional mentorship, and we make it affordable. Is there any reason why not to do this? Guys, there are courses out there that cost tens of thousands of dollars just to show you a little bit of what we do here. They don't even have scanners in most of these academies out there. And none of them have any apps like we have. And definitely not over 100 live educators in different languages. It just is not seen anywhere else. It's the reason why we have 200,000 students worldwide. So if we could give you everything you need and make it affordable, do you see any reason why you wouldn't get started right away? Well, how does a person get started? Well, you get back to the person that invited you to this. They give you a website to register on. The smaller package is $235, and the bigger package is $325. Simple. We could charge thousands of dollars, but this company is not about that. This company is about empowering you to be able to make a financial difference for your family and your community. The $235 pack comes with the basic academy, one scanner, the live educators, and it comes with access to our community. The bigger package for $90 more, it brings all the scanners, all the apps, and it brings 3 different academies, including our cryptocurrency academy and high frequency Forex academy, which I didn't want to dive too much into tonight. So you can get everything for $325. And just like a university or college, there is a tuition because it costs a lot of money to run a company of this size and magnitude. It's $175 a month for the small package, $275 a month for the big package. But check this out. The company says, you know what? We're going to give you an opportunity, just like Uber, Cash App, Postmates, all these different companies, to get you some money back, right? We're going to get you some money back so that you don't have to worry every month about what you got to pay. Listen, make 2 referrals to the company, and you don't have to pay your tuition ever again. As long as those 2 people stay as active paying customers on the platform, you don't have to pay for your platform ever again. How powerful is that? We have close to 20,000 students with a free tuition right now on this platform. And just like so many of us, including myself, we've decided to also generate a second stream of income through this platform. What happens if you bring in a third person? Well, the company starts paying you for those referrals, right? And this is completely optional, but if you want to learn how to make money online, listen, what if we can make you some marketing dollars and help you use that money to put into your trading accounts, right? How powerful is that? So again, you've got a very, very powerful trading platform. You have a way that you can get the platform tuition for free. And then if you want to make some marketing dollars on top of that, well, we give you access to that too. Now, I've got one more testimony, and then we're going to wrap it up. Now, this is one of my favorites because I've seen Peter grow, and he's such a calm person, such a polite person. He comes from our Canadian team, and he came out of nowhere and started having major results. Again, guys, I want you to understand, he's never done this before. Right? These are not paid actors. These are literal people from our community that are having results. So I'm going to bring up my good friend, Peter, so he can share a little bit of his story. Hey, Peter, can you hear me? Are you available there?
Hey, Steve.
All right, Peter, I'm going to go ahead and spotlight you, and thank you for sharing a little bit of your story with us.
Yes, thanks, Steve. So I started about 2 months ago. I work 3 different jobs. One, I own my own store online. I work construction, and I work at a company that makes hockey boards for the NHL. Now that after all this that happened, I had to shut down my store because I'm not able to, find the customers right now with everything going on. See, my work stopped. And, my friend Tommy reached out to me and told me what he was doing, and I got very interested. I always had the mindset that I didn't want to work 9 to 5 like everyone else. I always told myself, why do I have to work 9 to 5 like the rest of the world, right? You only live once, and why can't I change that and do better for myself? So I really thought about, my goals and what I want to do. And Steve, is there to help me with my goals. We talk about what I want. And, 2 months in, I'm shocked to see what's happening. It's crazy. You actually put in the time. Okay. You don't have to go crazy, right? You don't have to put in 8 hours a day. You do what you can, right? You put in the time each day, you learn a little, and then you down your notes, absorb what you learn, then you move into the go live. Like I said, there are hundreds of pros teaching you live, actual charts, giving you trades. Like, it's nuts. Like, I couldn't believe it till I saw it. And, the harmonic, the artificial intelligence, oh my God. If I could say thank you to it, I would. Seriously. What it's done for me, amazing. The results too. I know I can't say numbers, but let's just put it this way. Last week on Tuesday, I believe it was, 1 day of trading paid for my monthly subscription. Just 1 day. The rest is just profit. What you learn. Like, I know when I started to, can I do this? Am I able to learn this? Oh my gosh, look at all the charts. They're overwhelming. But, you set up your right mindset and you believe in yourself and you start bit by bit, you start to learn things. Oh, now I understand what this bar means. Oh, now I understand what this means. You put it all together and, then you're laughing. And one last thing I want to say too, I know nobody wants to do things on their own, right? It can be scary, but this is totally different. Like we're a whole team that helps out each other. We have many different chats. We have Zoom calls. You know, I have a problem, I write in the chat, someone's like, yeah, let me set up a Zoom call, let's talk about it. People are there to help out each other because we're a team that does it all together. And that's like the cherry on top. You know, you're never by yourself. You can always ask questions. And like, I can call Steve anytime I want and he will help me out. Like, you know, he's a busy guy, so he'll get to me when he can. But, you know, boom, you got people that can help you out. We got Eric on the call here too. How many times have we talked about helping each other out? You know, it's really amazing.
Well, thank you so much for that, Pete. I appreciate you sharing your story today.
Thank you.
Guys, and like you heard Pete say, you know, I mean, I think that's super powerful. Again, we can't really talk numbers, but you can guess. And he has the elite pack. Okay, so he has the bigger package. And in one day, he covered his cost for the elite pack. And he's only 60 days in. What is this man going to be accomplishing 6, 12, 24 months from now? You know, what I tell people is this is like becoming a lawyer or a doctor or having a prestigious profession. You know, guys, life-changing income. So take it as a serious thing. You know, some people have amazing results, like you heard on this call, in 30, 60 days. Some people, it may take a little longer, but here's what I know. I'd rather take a little longer, but make life-changing income from home without a boss, right? Then have to go, you're going to have to go work somewhere else anyways, right? When this quarantine thing is over, you're going to have to go back out there and work for somebody anyways. Why not learn to work for yourself? Why not learn how to master these online markets? And guys, this platform is so powerful. We're getting into different things. Like we're going to launch an academy for you that's even geared to helping you open up your first online store with a professional person that this guy has dedicated his life to opening up Shopify stores and how you run those little ads that you get on Facebook and all that. And it's already having results in its beta mode. So on this platform right now, as it stands, there's about 4 or 5 different income streams. And every 6 months, every year, they're adding something new. So guys, be a part of this winning community, be a part of this winning movement, and let's help you generate some money from home. Because listen, if this pandemic has showed us anything, is that we're not in as much control as we think we are. And if you don't do something right now, next pandemic, next layoff's going to come, next bad situation's going to come. Are you going to be ready for it? Guys, I'm not boasting or bragging, but I'm telling you, I'm grateful to God that I started this journey 2 years ago, because I have not felt any effect from what's going on out there, because I had already begun to learn, begun to plant my flag and build a residual income and a trading income from home over the last couple of years. So my friends, listen, the best day to start is today. The best time to get started is right now. Get back to the person that invited you and let's get to work. And I want to welcome you to our community here at I Am Academy. And to all the moms on here, happy Mother's Day. And listen, I'll tell you what, 2020 can still be your best year yet, but it's time for us to get to work together. Blessings to all of you guys. Have a great